What's up, guys? NepentheZ here, and welcome back to another FC25 video, where today we're going to take a look at the content EA have dropped for us on this Sunday, hoping for some big stuff, but do want to talk a little bit today about kind of like the expectations versus the reality of the situation. I spoke a little bit on the video earlier on today where I did like a recap of yesterday's content that I wasn't able to upload yesterday. And I spoke on how my experience so far with Ultimate TOTS has been quite nice. I've actually packed quite a few of them. And according to some people in the comment section, that means I must be on EA's payroll. First of all, if I am, can you please tell them so that they can actually pay me for being on their payroll? Because they don't pay me anything ever. Second of all, I think people really misunderstand how irrelevant it is packing the players that I packed. For example, this Mariona, she is currently 24,000 coins on the market. Yes, it's an ulti TOTS. Yes, it's a 96 rated card with brilliant stats, but it's not somebody who's worth anything. And that's where I think, you know, if I had packed like, I don't know, who are the best players in ulti TOTS? If I had packed, for example, Ronaldo and Messi and Osimhen and Enquiries and Kante and Diaby and Suarez, I'd be sitting here going, oh my days, my account is rigged. But I've packed players at like 25k and 28k and stuff, and it's really not quite all it's cracked up to be. You can go and play one round of squad battles rewards and go and buy 3 big team of the seasons like Mariona Caldente. So yeah, whilst I do get it, it's not that impressive, if I'm being honest. Now, to start with today's video, though, like I say, I want to talk about a little bit about like the returns. Obviously, it's fair to say right now the menu grind is atrocious. The gameplay grind is arguably better. You know, the daily play is good. The 10 games per week thing is good. You get some good SP from the daily play, or from playing the game daily. Squad battles rewards are reasonably rewarding for, you know, 12 games of squad battles. I think champs rewards right now are definitely worth it, especially thanks to the boosted champs rewards in objectives. I think rivals rewards at Division 2 is good. I think rivals rewards, if you can't get to Division 2 at Division 4 or even Division 5, where you get 2 tradable 85 by 10s, is very good. I think there is like value to playing the game right now, in terms of actually being able to create a good team, not a great team, not the best team, but a good team. Oh, that was Donald Trump, that, wasn't it? What I think people keep asking for, I think is wrong, and that is improved pack weight. I don't think people really realize what they're asking for. If EA made pack weight much better, to the point where everybody had like all of these elite level team of the seasons, they would all be worth nothing, which would make literally everything else worth nothing. Imagine if Ronaldo was so common as a team of the season that everybody pretty much had access to him. What would that do for the rest of the game and the rest of like SBCs that come out in the future and promo teams that come out in the future? You know, we've got over 3 months of this game left. It would just kill it all. It would just kill it all. What I think people want is they want good pack luck for themselves, and they don't want good pack luck for everybody else. And I think in my personal opinion, what people actually want right now is a repeatable menu grind that you can do at your leisure, not under the game's like kind of like decision making of when you can do things. Oh, you log in at 6, you do your 85 by 5s, you do your player picks, you do your 83 by 14s, you get your daily play done, you log off, you don't come back again until 6. People don't really want to do that. People genuinely, at least in my personal opinion, like I say, they want to be like, all right, Saturday night, I've got 3 or 4 hours spare. I just want to grind the game as much as I can in 3 or 4 hours. But you don't get that luxury in that regard, because after 1 hour, you're like, well, I've done everything now. What do I do? And so I don't think people want pack weight to be better. I think people want the ability to create packs to be better. And that I would absolutely agree with. You know, even though the market was also dead last year, it was way better last year, mind you, but even though the market was also dead last year, the exchange had people really loving the game. That Muller came out, like, you know, that Muller came out yesterday, and the De Bruyne the day before, and I believe we're getting Modric today. And you would look at those requirements, you'd be like, right, let's settle in and grind some exchange and player picks so I can get this player. Now you look at those players and you're like, right, I've got to go and do, you know, wait. What is that? How is this a team of the season? That Pascal Stroik. Is that what Moments looks like? I thought it was just a purple tunnel, to be fair. That's on me. Yeah, now people are like, oh my God, where am I going to get, you know, all of these squads from? And you can get them. You can get them over time. You can't get them how you used to be able to get them. You can get them. But yeah, it is absolutely true that they're not a walkout. What? How is that even possible? McAllister, what's he like, 20K? Damn, 50K, that's legit. Let's go me. Yeah, what I think people really, really want is a repeatable menu grind. With the Club Global Cup starting on Thursday, there is no better time on So Rare than now to go ahead and pick up some of these summer edition cards so that you can enter them into the incredible Arena and Coliseum tournaments. Starting game week 88, that is June the 12th, running through to June the 19th, So Rare are running the Club Global Cup Arena and the Club Global Cup Coliseum. These are free to enter that you just require to have one of those summer edition or PSG special cards for, and they are free to enter with cash prizes. In a tournament of just 20 people, if you get into the Golden Arena and come first, you will get $60, and the prize is scaled down to 25, 10, 40 essence, and 20 essence in terms of dollars and essence. And if you get into the regular arena, you will get $20 for first place, $10 for second, and $5 for third place at limited level. The Club Global Cup Coliseum is absolutely phenomenal. Once again, all you need is one of those special edition cards, and then you can use 4 classics or in seasons outside of that. You are entered into a Coliseum with 100 people in total, and first place will walk away with $300. So get scouting now, guys. There's so many fixtures for the Club World Cup. It's going to be a fantastic summer of football here on So Rare and in the real world as well. And if you want to get yourself some market credits to help you on your way to picking up your first So Rare card, use the link in the description, the pinned comment, or the QR code on screen now and get involved now. And so with that being said, guys, a nice little bumper amount of packs there. Let's take a look at the content that we've got for today. Nothing there. We've got the Jan Vertonghen from yesterday. He looks like a good card. I've got him on my Meta RTG. I'm going to see about playing with him and see if it's any good. We've got nothing new in the live section otherwise. I was half expecting, guys, today a cup, to be perfectly honest. Did I miss something, though? Daily and week? No, I was genuinely half expecting a cup. Never mind. We've got nothing in coaching, nothing in milestones, nothing in foundations, which leaves evolutions. And I spoke on evolutions earlier on today in the video that I uploaded for yesterday's content. EA have got to do better with evolutions. Yeah, what? EA have got to do better. If they just removed evolutions, it wouldn't surprise me. EA have got to do better with evolution pricing. Like some of these cards, like honestly, some of these evolutions, 250,000 coins for this, for example. Now, you get 99 physical out of it, but like the quality of player you can buy in the game right now for 250,000 coins is crazy. It's crazy. So we have got driving for glory. From memorable goals on the pitch to hitting backyard pitch shots in South Wales, combine the dynamic energy of the football with strategic finesse of golf as you go far on glory and as you go for glory on the links and ... I'm obviously guessing this is a nod to Gareth Bale. The overall is max 92, defending max 64. Well, that's not a nod to Gareth Bale, is it? Because he's defender as his starting position in his career. Position right wing. Total positions max 3, playstyle plus is max 3, playstyle is max 10. So a big right wing evo. Now it's 50,000 coins. It gives 6 dribbling to 94, 7 volleys, 6 penalties, 3-star weak foot, but max 4. Low driven and power shot. It then gives 7 passing, 7 positioning, 10 shot power with acrobatic, 10 stamina, and 10 heading accuracy. You see the problem again with this, guys, right? 50,000 coins. You could buy so many quality cards for 50,000 coins, and EA are stat limiting these cards to 92s and 90s and 93s. It's not on. 4 pace to 97, 7 finishing, 10 long shots, 3-star skill moves to a maximum of 5-star, which is good. Finesse shot plus, left wing position, 4 pace, rapid plus, inside 4++, and wide playmaker with low driven plus, winger plus, and inside forward plus plus. The players that I've got available on this account that fit into it straight away, this Ousmane Dembele is all I've got here. It's just not good enough, is it? It's like, we'll look at it in a bit more detail on the crappers. We'll look at it in a bit more detail on Footbin. But it's just garbage, isn't it? It's just bad. As for the SBCs, do we get this big bad boy, Luka Modric? Yes, we do. So, 11 squads only for Modric. 96 rated. 5-star, 5-star. CDM, centre mid, and cam. He's got good shooting, very good passing, brilliant dribbling, good defending, good physical, good pace. He has all 5 passing play styles, including incisive and pinged plus, which is incredible. He's got finesse shot. He's got rapid and tech plus. He's got first touch and trivela. He's got intercept and anticipate plus. And then for the roles, holding plus plus at CDM and centre mid, playmaker plus plus at centre mid and cam. You know what I would be doing with this card straight away? Like, depending on where I was playing him, I'd be giving him something that gave him roles. Maybe a waste, but yeah, I don't know, man. Like, playmaker plus plus at centre mid and cam looks quite nice for this card. It's a good card. You can put a hawk on him, playing him at cam, an engine on him, an anchor on him, a sentinel on him, a marksman, a maestro. Depending on where you're going to play him, there's a lot of options here, and I really like his playstyles. I actually like his playstyles for a centre mid or a CDM. See, for CDM, you kind of want deep line playmaker plus plus. You're going to be forced to play him as holding plus plus. I don't really like that, even though he's got good defending and anticipate plus. 5 for 8, I just think it's too small for that CDM role this year. In at centre mid, though, as a playmaker plus plus, I think he could be very, very, very good. And that is where I'd play him. Now, he is 11 squads. It's an 85, an 87, an 88, an 88 with the team of the week or a team of the season, 2 89s, 3 90s, and 2 91s. Now, although I think individually all 3 of these players are decent value, they're not good. They're not great value. Of course, they're not going to be, because they're huge cards, right? They're monster cards. Although these guys are all decent value, I think people's problem, once again, isn't the players themselves, not even the requirements either. It's the lack of ability to consistently grind on your own time fodder on this game. And it's one of the things that I think EA have done that they think is good. You know, they kind of, that FOMO of logging in every day. You've got to do your daily upgrade. You've got to do your daily play. You've got to do your daily this. You've got to do your daily that. And then you can come back tomorrow and do some more. And hey, if you don't like it, the store's there for you to get your players for this thing. You know, that's what they think. And they've obviously seen the data when they started introducing this sort of thing to the game. They obviously saw, oh, people are showing up every day. They're actually coming back every day. How great is this? People are logging on. They're doing their daily play. But they're doing it out like through gritted teeth. They're doing it out of spite. And you can only treat people so long in that way before they get tired and bored of that same monotonous, repeated cycle to the point where they just give up. Do you know what? CBA. I'll ignore Modric because I've got that Fermin that I can put through the season pass links and create into a god player, which I'll show you later, by the way. I'm going to ignore De Bruyne because I've got Evander. I'm going to ignore Muller at striker because I've got that glitch, not glitch, but, you know, that Henry 95 with the 4 play style pluses, low driven 5-star, 5-star. I'll just play with what I've got instead. And that's where they're sending people. People are tired of feeling like they're fighting against the people that make the game to play the game. It's already hard enough playing sweaty rivals, playing sweaty champs, playing sweaty friendlies is already hard enough. The fact that you make it also incredibly difficult for us to just play the menus, it is getting on people's nerves. With that being said, this Luka Modric is absolutely fantastic, maybe short of a few roles. In terms of usability, you know, he's missing Quick Step, which isn't the end of the world. He's missing Relentless, which I would prefer at this stage. He doesn't have Press Proven, Bruiser, or Trickster. And he also doesn't have Low Driven. I'm not so sure the in-game stats and playstyle pluses are enough. I think they might be. I think EA would have done a good job to put loans in of these cards. I would have happily put out an 85 rated team for a 10-game loan of this Modric. test him to feel if he's worth completing or not. Because, you know, you've got to commit a lot, especially if you're trying to do all three of these, which I will be on the Meta RTG. If you're trying to do all three of these, oh, man, you're going to struggle. You're going to struggle to find the fodder, you know. And if you could have tested them first, wouldn't have that been a lot better? With that being said there, though, guys, let's have a look at the upgrades for today. So we've got the only TOTS is there, the daily log. And, of course, guys, make sure to get this done. If you forget it, you will regret it. You know it. I know. I've only got 3 bronzes left in the club. That's hilarious. Need to spam. I've got about 400 bronze packs. We've got the 1 of 15 encore player pick still there. We've got the brand new. Is this brand new? Or is this just still there? The 93 plus encore player pick. It's still there and it's still just terrible value. Or it's brand new and it's still terrible value. Either way, it's terrible value. We've got the 91 plus mixed heroes player pick. 3 squads for this. This is 487s, 488s, and an 88 rated squads. For a jumbo gold pack, small gold players pack, and electron players pack. For a mixed hero, 1 of 3, 91 plus. Hold on. Let's get into some of this. Let's get into some of this. This could do 2 things. Number 1, this could absolutely raise the floor for 87 and 88 rated cards. Number 2, which would be great if you've got a transfer list full of them like I have. Number 2, 91 plus hero player pick. That sounds interesting. We'll have a look at what heroes are available if the store's going to update. We've got an 88 rated squad as well. Or like, sorry, not an 88 rated squad, but, you know, some 88 rated players. We'll go 88, ignore position. Yes. Storage, all quality gold rare, bish bash bosh. There's the 488s. Get them gone. And then we'll just do exactly the same again for the 88 rated squad. I actually think the packs back are decent as well. They are decent as well. What I would say for the most part, though, for heroes, I don't know if there's like too many like elite heroes in the game still anymore. For me, I would only do this if I was like really hunting for a hero. Like if there was somebody that I'm like, yeah, I really want this particular hero. Oh, we need a team of the season or a team of the week in this one. Damn. What have we got available for it? Let's go special newest. Let's pop that Pascal Stroik in there. I have got a fair old chunk of stuff available. And then obviously I don't now need this high rating of content in here because we put that big boy in there. Let's pop Rolfo in there. I'll just turn that in for now, just so we're not sitting here for too long trying to figure out the nuances of getting the exact right rating. But let's have a look at what we get. Is it worthwhile? Hero number 1 is going to be Sonia Bonpastor. That's a big L. We don't want that. Hero number 2 is 94 Jamie Carragher. Listen, if you're a Liverpool fan, you'd probably be well happy with him. Like, I know he's got left back and right back too. I don't really care. And hero number 3 is Zé Roberto. Now, I have a feeling Zé Roberto is still worth quite a bit. In before, he's like 12k or 15k or something. In before, he is worthless. I think he has value. I think he has value. I also think this game is crashing. Right, Zé Roberto. No, what? He's worth 1 million coins. That's insane. I mean, it is an incredible card. 5-star, 4-star. Oh, that I cannot believe he's worth so. He must be because he's rare or fits into an Evo or something. Because I don't understand why this card's worth 1 million coins. I don't understand why he's worth 1 million coins. I know he's got a lot of good in-game stats in multiple positions, but his play styles are just not elite whatsoever. Okay, we're gonna have to tell. Like, I can't believe he's worth 1 million coins. Genuinely couldn't believe. I can't believe it. We'll take a view on that Zé Roberto in a moment. Now, as we go into the rest of the SBCs for today, that was, I mean, it feels good to pack a 1,000,000 coin player in a game cycle where nothing is really worth anything. But also at the same time, I just don't think he's worth it. Team of the season crafting, grinding, team of the week is there. 82 by 20s are still there. The combo upgrade's still there. The daily bronze, this content's still there every day, of course. We've now got the Bundesliga team of the season upgrade, which is going to obviously contain the Frauen Bundesliga as well. There's no other icon pick. That's interesting. I thought we would have a secondary icon pick. Maybe we'll get that tomorrow. So the Bundesliga team of the season. How's the game hanging? An 84 and an 85 rated squad gives a Super League team of the season alongside it as well. Let's pop an 84 rated squad in here. And then with the team of the week as well, sorry, with the team of the season as well, it should pretty much cover off an 85 rated squad. Go like so. And pop in. Yeah, how can the game be struggling? From everything that I've read on social media, this game is dead. If this game is so dead, how are the servers also so dead? Maybe that's why the game is dead. Right, let's pop in that De Jong. Delightful. That's our Super League TOTS pack. And then we've got an 84 rated squad outside of it. I like the way that EA do this. I know I said it yesterday. They're obviously doing one of the major leagues every day, and it's coming along with the minor league as well. I quite like it. It's a really cheap attempt at getting a couple team of the seasons, and you're only exchanging one team of the season in the squad of two for two team of the seasons in return, and your gold squads, of course, as well. But yeah, I really rate it. I think it's pretty decent. Wow, my lowest. Oh my days! I need to start clearing out some of my duplicate storage, guys, because it's getting pretty intense in there. Maybe I'll do some of the Luka Modric or whatever. Yeah, for other upgrades, we'll have all of these prepared again for tomorrow, guys. I'm surprised there's no icon upgrade. We have got Ultimate TOTS Challenge 2 for a Prime Mixed Players pack this time. As always, guys, go and get it done, but do it via your untradables, your low-rated bronzes, your low-rated silvers. Do not spend coins on it unless you absolutely have to. And then unless you pack anything of value, just discard the pack as well. And you'll come out on a net win for the coins. So the Super League TOTS pack, there's probably one or two players from the Super League that I still wouldn't mind. Of course, Osimhen would be one of them. We're instead going to get that the left back Masuaku, I think, isn't it? Yeah, Masuaku 93. Such is life. Never mind. And then from the Bundesliga, there's probably like 4 or 5 players that I would really like from the Bundesliga. Even some of the cheaper ones like Jurassi, I think he would be nice to get. Obviously, I wouldn't mind Harry Kane. We're getting a centre midfielder, German, from the... Wait, Kimmich? Goretzka didn't get a team of the season, did he? Oh, is it Amiri? Dahoud? Amiri. Damn. Well, savage for me. Savage for me. 2 team of the seasons back for that 1 team of the season in. Now, as we go on to Footbin, the first thing I want to do, guys, actually, before we look at the content on here, is look at the Fermin Lopez and the incredible path he has of an evolution. And I knew this would happen because he was 91 rated. I said to you guys, like, he's going to end up real good. When you get to season level 6 on the paid pass, apply this to him, right? The CDM, it gives him all role plus pluses in the CDM. And then he's got CDM, which then makes him eligible for just a gimmick and for the destroyer. Now, you can compare the two here, typically speaking, but for just a gimmick, this card is unreal. For the destroyer, I think it's not quite as good in my opinion. Oh no, this one has much better defensive awareness. Go down one more. There we go. Okay, so pace, shooting, and dribbling is the same. Physical is a little bit better on this right-hand side one. Yeah, this one's better. This one's better. It doesn't have as good crossing, but this one's better. With an anchor, after you put him into the destroyer, I mean, it is an unreal card. And then you can go and put onto him either intercept, finesse shot, long ball, jockey, incisive, block, or quick step plus. Throw that quick step plus on him. you've just like, hello. You've got effectively like, pop an anchor on him anyway. You've got such, I suppose he's actually got terrible crossing, so I wouldn't play him on the wing. But even as a cam, it's just such a sick card. And it's a great Evo opportunity right now. Looking at this other evolution, I would be shocked if this is like anywhere above 80% downvoted. It's 72% downvoted. I just hate the stat limits on it because we're getting to a stage as well, and I will show you this on the crappers, where even your Evo chain players now are unable to actually gain anything. They're gaining a bit of rating. But like, let's take who's popular here. This Rodrigo. If you managed to get this Rodrigo from those tokens all those months ago and you still got him, great for you. But even if we take like into consideration this Rodrigo, he comes away with technical, finesse shot, and rapid plus, which is quite nice. He's got 4-star weak foot, 5-star skill moves. But look at these dribbling stats, passing stats, shooting stats. They're just so far off what is good in the game at the moment, even for 50,000 coins. Like, you can get that Beerenstein, as I spoke about in the previous video. Beerenstein here, 20,000 coins now. She's down. She's even up 2.5%, but she's down about 5k since I last saw. And this card just eats that sort of card alive. And I think EA for Evolutions they've made a real rod for their own back, because people have got such good players. And the same situation as yesterday's Evo, what I hate about this Evo, the playstyle pluses are brilliant. But as you can see here, it gives finesse shot plus first, then rapid plus, then low driven plus, right? That's great. Until you look at the players that you would like to put into this, and you're like, okay, I wouldn't mind putting this Garrincha in there. If Garrincha goes in there, he gains that finesse shot, he gains that rapid, he doesn't gain low driven plus. Low driven plus right now is the most broken scoring way to score inside the box. Travellas are the most overpowered way of scoring outside of the box. So you're not giving him that low driven plus because you're removing like the user's kind of freedom of creativity. You're not letting us put the playstyle pluses we want on. You're telling us what we can have and in what order. So once again, you've given a good Evo of good playstyle pluses that you can't give to players. You're going to have to start. You're literally going to have to start with a player who either has no playstyle pluses or who already kind of has one of these playstyle pluses, so they get the benefits of all three. And it just massively limits the pool of players, even more so when you consider how good people's teams are already, to the point where these cards just don't get in them, really. Not really. If this Evo was free, I think I would like it. As for the SBCs, Luka Modric is upvoted. And again, rightfully so, it's a great card. This hero's pick is downvoted. I mean, I lucked out, but I do agree. And this is upvoted, I do agree. And this is whatever. I like Luka Modric a lot, guys. As I said, I think people would be so happy with this card. I think people are willing to grind towards this card. I think people are willing to grind towards all three cards that have been released this week. I think just EA need to give us a little bit more of a way to grind. I think Luka Modric on the anchor is nice. I think on the Hawk is quite nice as well as a cam. Maybe even an engine on a cam. I like that a lot. I think I'd probably put an engine on him and play him at cam. Finesse shot, regular. Incisive, pinged, anticipate, and technical plus. You're going to be able to do wonderful things with him as a 5-star, 5-star. The only thing is, obviously, is like Muller's a cam, De Bruyne is a cam, Modric is a cam. Muller also has striker. Modric also has centre mid and CDM. De Bruyne obviously also has CM as well. But I think if you're playing 4-2-3-1, or like me, the 4-2-3-1, I play 4-2-3-1 wide. I can now put Modric at DM with an anchor chem star, which I really like. I might prefer the Sentinel, though, to be fair. I think I like the boost in defending and physical more here than I do otherwise. But yeah, I'll be able to play Modric at CDM, De Bruyne at cam, Muller at striker, Bosch, have all three of these players in there. It's going to be absolutely fantastic alongside all of the other quality we can put in there. And it, again, guys, just makes me talk about these evolutions where I'm like, who cares about these Evos, even for 50k, when if you look at the active players right now, there are so many elite players. Ignore the icons in that Perez. These three are there, they're elite. Yes, they're expensive, but they're elite. Lauren James is very good, reasonably cheaper. Brian White is... Oh, is the Ivan Toney disappeared now, has he? Oh, unbelievable. There's actually only 7 players available now. That's pretty mad. If you missed out on Ivan Toney, that's pretty sad. If we look at the expired players recently, Toney was insane. Uanga is insane. Mahrez is insane. I didn't like Insigne personally. Balde was expensive but very good. Patry was very good. These people already have these players. Do you know what I mean? So we don't need this level of evolution, EA. We just don't need it. Now, I was expecting, as I say, I was hoping for a cup today. It doesn't look like there is going to be one. We only got Luka Modric as a new player. I want to try and understand why this Zé Roberto is so expensive. I have a feeling he is expensive because he was expensive. He's no longer in packs, only in these picks. Wait, hold on. Is that pick? Oh, it is new. I was going to say, is it not new? Like, it completely went out of my mind. I don't think this is terrible, by the way. I don't think it's great, which is why I did downvote it. I don't think this is terrible. When you look at the quality that's in here, so grassroots greats. Hold on, let me build the player list. We'll come back to my Zé Roberto pull in a moment. So grassroots greats, heroes. It has fantasy FC heroes, and some of those are very good. Oh, hold on, I put fantasy FC proper in. Let me get the fantasy FC heroes. We've got the Dream Chaser heroes. You know what? They might be good. I don't even remember them. Wait, Dream Chaser heroes? You ready for Dream Chaser? Wait. Was there even Dream Chaser heroes? There's icons on Footbin. Put Immortals as well. Where's the Immortals? What are the Dream Chaser heroes? Are they the On This Day heroes? Weren't they were like SBCs though. Hold on, let me find the Immortals here, guys. I'll do it with you now because it's Dream Chasers and Immortals. There's the Immortals, 4 Immortal heroes. So we've got FC Pro Icon Shapeshifters, Path to Glory Shapeshifter Hero, Team of the Season, FC Pro League. Dream Chasers has Dream Chasers for Champions League, Europa League, Women's League, Conference League, and Icons. I don't think we have Dream Chaser heroes. Maybe I'm being dumb. And then the rating obviously is 91 plus. But the best players you can get, Blaise Matuidi, Zé Roberto as the second most expensive, Eden Hazard, Jaap Stam, David Ginola, Guti, Gomez. Yeah, I think that Gomez is decent, but even then, look at that, 175,000 coins. All right, this game is cooked, guys. This game is cooked. There's literally like 5 players that you can get that are worthwhile, and then how many that aren't worthwhile. The pool is quite small of players that's available, which is quite interesting. Basically, if you did enough of these, you could guarantee yourself these top guys, which might not even be a bad idea for like future Evos and stuff. I actually think that Jaap Stam has been Evo'd. Dream Chaser Hero. UEFA Dream Chasers. UEFA Dream Chaser Heroes. FC 25. I just don't remember them. So it's got... Oh, is it the... okay, it's the Harry Kuehl, Lucio. What are they called? Why can I not see them on here? I do recall them, actually, yeah. They weren't memorable, mind you. But I do recall them. Yeah, it was Lucio, who's well worthwhile, but then Kessler, McManaman, Cordoba, Kuehl, Solskjaer, Lizarazu, and Marquez, all of which are like extremely cheap. So there's only one reasonable like Dream Chaser in there. So I do think Zé Roberto is expensive because he's hard to get, not because he's actually well worthwhile. And yeah, for the content today, guys, I mean, Modric is top tier. The Mixed Heroes player pick is reasonable. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's not all right. There's too many players that are worthless for it. The Bundesliga TOTS upgrade is brilliant. The evolution for me, again, guys, like Evos have carried my love for this game for the last 2 years, whilst the game feels like it's not been so great in other methods. And whilst there are still some fun areas to Evos like that Fermin Lopez card that we can get to being 94 rated and just super end game. I think Evos have just typically been horrific over the last little while. You know, it's the season pass Evos that have been the best. These Evos that EA are giving us have just been poor. And so that's where we're going to be at for today. So let's just double check the leakers and the people that be. If there's any people that I should be checking every day, guys, for content, like on X and stuff, just make sure to let me know. See, Foot Police leaks here. A new Max 92 right wing evolution is set to come to Ultimate Team. This evolution is good. It wasn't. It just wasn't. Evos are just bad. So Donk said games got... What? Hold on a second. How expensive are the most expensive players in the game right now? Ronaldo 96 is 15 mil. His 90 is 8. Like, icons are a bit different. So you got Team of the Season, Messi and Mbappe at 4.7, 4.2. Doué's 97 is 4.1. Damn, guys. There's a fair few cards over that 2 million mark still. Reece James at, wow, 2 million? His price must have shot up. Yeah, that's quite mad. It kind of like goes in peaks and troughs. It's these 96s that are selling. That's why. Like, although saying that, Vinicius Jr., guys, Team of the Year is 1.6 million. His Team of the Season, 372,000 with Quick Step Plus, Low Driven Plus, Tech Plus, and 99 pace. How? As Donk says, the game's gone. That's mad. That is mad. Take me back to unlimited drafts. Oh, drafts were good. It doesn't look like there's anything more for today, guys. So that is going to be the end of the video for now. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you next time. I'm out.